Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now, today is Monday, October 30, 2023, and I timestamp my videos to let people know that the information contained therein is dated. Now, without further ado, good morning to my subscribers on the X, formerly known as Twitter platform. You guys are my priority. You subscribe to me, enabling me to do a lot of things that I would not have been able to do. I don't take you guys for granted. I love you guys and I prioritize you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Now, without further ado, where can we park our money so we can park money out now? Where can we park our money so we can park money out? You see, over the last couple of days and throughout this week, we're going to be watching four cryptos. We're going to be watching Bitcoin Cash, we're watching Argon, Chainlink, and then we've added a fourth one. We've added SafePal, crypto that has made us money in the past. Now, right now, we've made money in the past 3 days. We've made money from Bitcoin Cash and from Aragon. Now, Chainlink is still at a level where it's too high for us to invest in. Now, indexing is telling us it's going to drop, so we're waiting for it to drop. So once it drops, once it gets to $10, immediately just buy. Set your stop order to buy because it's going to rise back again to about 10.98 and over $11. Between 10.98 and just slightly over $11. So set your stop order to get it when it's $10. For Aragon, like I told you guys before, once it gets to $4.75, buy. Now I said $4.80, but when you do indexing, like things change, things happen. The market shrinks, the market expands. So the new price, set your stop order once Aragon falls to $4.75, buy. Now for Bitcoin Cash, once Bitcoin Cash gets to 235, just like what we did about 4 days ago, when we waited for it to get to 235, we bought, and now we're making money. If it falls again, or rather, when it falls again to 235, then you're going to put a stop order to buy. I will tell you, God spare my life, when to sell. I will tell you when to sell. Now, for what we want to do with SafePal, we want to wait for it to get into the point 0.6 digits. So right now it's in the point 0.7 digits. So we want to wait for it to get to anywhere in the point 0.6 digit, even if it's 0.6999. As long as it's point 0.6, then we're going to buy because it's going to rise again to point 0.7 and we're going to make money. Now, when we get to the point where the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq opens, we're going to give you, that's going to be likely tomorrow, some new stocks to invest in. We've made money from Bank of America, from Amazon, from American Tower, and from several other stocks that we've invested in. But right now, the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq are closed. So now we're going to go into the Reynolds Nuggets aspect of this video. Now I'm going to tell you, one of the ways that you can get very influential and powerful in life is by developing the habit of being a good listener and a good speaker. And what does it take to be a good listener and a good speaker? What you want to do is that you want to listen to people with an intensity that makes them want to talk. I'm going to say that one more time. You want to listen to people with an intensity that makes them want to talk. And how do you do that? You listen to understand, not to respond. Most people are going to listen because they want to respond. You, on the other hand, should listen to understand. And you know what? When you understand, if you have to respond, I'm not saying when because you don't have to respond all the time, but if you understand, if you have to respond, your response will be much better and more profound. So you want to give them whole body listening. When people are talking, you make eye contact. You look at them and then you nod your head, not in agreement, but in understanding. You nod your head. It's going to encourage them to want to talk. It's going to encourage them. And subliminally, they're just falling in love with you. They're liking you. And then once that is done, if you have to speak, then when you want to speak, you speak with an intensity that makes people want to listen to you. And how do you do that? You encompass everything that they have said. And if they've not said anything, then you encompass everything that you think that they would have said. And then, so you are communicating. So you are not just a monologue, you are communicating. Because a lot of people, when they speak, they are actually doing a monologue. It's all about them. No, you are encompassing everything that the other person has said or everything that the other person would have said and you think that would have said. And then also, when you talk, don't just go on and on and on. Pace yourself. So you want to pause. And why do you want to pause? You want to pause, you want to give people some time, to have absorbed what you said, and then you continue again. So you pace yourself, you pause, and then when you're speaking to people, you want to have a good poise. Don't just, you just have a good poise, a command presence. Have a good poise, a command presence. It's called in the military a command presence. In the military, they tell you that because I went to a military school, if you give an order and your poise is like that, it is likely to be disobeyed. But if you give an order, even if it's a bad order, but you have a good poise, a commanding poise, people are likely to listen to you more. So you want to have a good poise, and then you want to make sure that your pitch is commanding. So you think about how your voice sounds. If you have, like a high sounding voice like mine, I know my voice is high sounding, but then you try to speak from your stomach to give it more pitch because people are animals. That's just the truth. We are an advanced animal. And then pitch is very important. That's why you see that there's a way that you speak to a dog, and that the dog is, like you're able to command the dog. And that's called pitch. So you want to make sure that you speak from your stomach. And then by the time you're doing that, you understand the whole purpose of communication, and then you're going to be more influential and more powerful in life. Now, my name is Ryan Omakwe. If you've watched this, you've got questions arising from this, and you're a subscriber on my ex, formerly known as Twitter platform, go there, ask a question there. But if you're not, then you want to ask a question only after you become a subscriber. Subscribing is very easy. Go on X, search for me at Ryan Omakwe, and on the top right hand corner of my profile, you're going to see a subscribe tab. Click on that, follow the prompts, and you're a subscriber. Every day, you're going to get, not for the public runners nuggets, especially for you. You're going to get in business and investment tips on cryptos, on shares, on stocks, on rates, on ETF, on precious metals, on forex, on everything under the sun. You're going to be getting that. And then finally, you're going to be getting my personal attention, because I give personal attention to my subscribers. I treat them like family. I respond to them. Now, my name is Ryan Omakwe, the Apostle of Prosperity, saying God bless.
But Reno travels all around the world. I hope you get inspired about what you see. Apostle of greatness, Reno is a master. Only one man against the whole world in large. Fighting with the monsters, poverty I can't stand. That's why Reno is